Welcome to our channel. Today we will explore the most important teachings of Hinduism about life and consciousness, a fascinating subject from an ancient spiritual tradition. Hinduism offers profound insights into the nature of divinity, our soul, and our connection to the entire universe. We will analyze concepts such as atman and Brahman, karma, yoga, and more to better understand how we can live in harmony with universal laws. The first essential concept in Hinduism is the connection between Atman, the individual soul, and Brahman, the ultimate reality. Hinduism teaches that our soul, although individual, is a reflection of the supreme divinity. Brahman is infinite, omnipresent, and immaterial, while Atman is the part within each of us that is interconnected with divinity. Our goal in life is to realize this unity, to understand that we are not separate from divinity but are a part of it. Meditation is the primary tool for achieving this awareness. Through meditation and introspection, we can understand that our soul is not limited by the physical body and that we are all connected through a universal consciousness. Meditation and reflection on this unity help achieve deep inner peace and self-realization. According to Hinduism, the soul is immortal and undergoes a continuous cycle of birth, death, and rebirth known as samsara. This cycle is governed by the law of karma, which states that every action has consequences. Every good or bad deed influences not only our present life but also our future lives. The ultimate goal is to break free from this cycle and attain moksha, or liberation from samsara. Understanding karma and acting according to Hindu ethical principles such as non-violence and honesty can help accumulate good karma, leading to a better life and ultimate liberation. The law of karma explains the consequences of our actions and motivates us to live a moral and responsible life. However, it can sometimes be difficult to understand how karma works, especially when wrongdoing appears to go unpunished in the short term. In Hinduism, Dharma refers to our moral and ethical duty toward the universe, others, and ourselves. Every being has a specific role within the universe, and fulfilling this role correctly is the key to a harmonious life. Dharma varies from person to person, depending on age, social status, and other circumstances. Every day we should ask ourselves what our duty is in a given situation and how we can act in alignment with divine law. Practices of self-reflection and spiritual learning help fulfill this duty. Discovering and following one's Dharma leads to a fulfilled life in harmony with universal laws. However, determining one's Dharma can sometimes be confusing, especially when distinguishing between true duty and personal desires. In Hinduism, yoga is not just a physical practice, but a spiritual path. There are four main types of yoga, each with a different goal. Karma yoga, the yoga of selfless action. Bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion. Jnana yoga, the yoga of knowledge. And Raja yoga, the royal yoga, focusing on mental discipline and meditation. Each type of yoga is used depending on what one aims to achieve. For example, Karma yoga involves selfless service and helping others, while Raja yoga focuses on deep meditation and mind control. Yoga balances the mind and body, improving both physical and spiritual health. However, mastering each type of yoga can be difficult. Progress is slow and it requires great discipline. Another key principle in Hinduism is ahimsa, which promotes non-violence in thoughts, words, and actions. It is a concept of total respect for all living beings. Practicing ahimsa helps cultivate a life of compassion and love. Implementing ahimsa in daily life means thinking and acting in ways that promote peace and respect for others, starting with ourselves. Ahimsa leads to a peaceful and understanding life and is essential for developing a pure spiritual consciousness. However, practicing non-violence can be challenging in conflicts or situations that require self-defense. Hinduism is an extremely complex religion that offers valuable teachings about life, the soul, and consciousness. By understanding and applying these principles, we can live a more fulfilled life in harmony with ourselves and the universe. Spiritual practices such as meditation, yoga, and selfless actions help us get closer to our true divine nature and achieve spiritual liberation. It is important to remember that Hinduism is a continuous practice of learning and self-discovery. These teachings are not just theories but principles that can be applied in daily life for a fulfilling spiritual journey.